In 1989, Yves Dubreuil took charge of the first Twingo program. His mandate was clear: prove the business case by cutting production timeline by 6 months, the estimated price by 20%, and define a bold original design for what people call the car that did not exist. It seemed impossible, yet Renault teams delivered. 35 years later, we face new challenges, and we have to repeat that success. Yes, 35 years on, we had to walk in the footsteps of the first Twingo pioneers. And as you will see, the resemblance does not stop at design. We kept the same rule: no rules. And we made it happen thanks to the dedication of the team, led by Vittorio D'Arienzo as program director and Philippe Brunet as Ampere R&D chief. First, we had to do faster than ever. We did it thanks to our China Development Center, ACDC. Our aim is clear: learn from the best, match new standards set by Chinese OEMs. With this new Twingo, we have understood best-in-class standards and achieved something rare. We brought it to market in under 2 years, the fastest Renault ever made. I don't think any other European car maker would have been able to do that. Like the first Twingo, we had to cut development costs by 20% to stay true to what customers expect. A city car that is both affordable and practical. With a starting price below 20,000 euros, we are delivering on our promise to make electric mobility accessible to as many people as possible. Faster, cheaper, and we did it without turning our back on Europe. This car will be built at our Slovenian Novo Mesto plant. The plant won't build Twingo alone. It will also produce other family models, 2 new M-segment models, one for Dacia and one for our partner, Nissan. In short, the new Twingo managed to be compact, affordable, made in Europe, and brought to market in record time. 35 years later, we made the impossible possible again. But affordability does not mean compromise. We still wanted to put the best of innovation directly into our customers' cars. This Twingo managed to pair simplicity with state-of-the-art technology. Its LFP, cell-to-pack battery, is a world first. A win-win choice. More range for drivers, lower production costs for us. Twingo is also best in class for energy efficiency. Its life cycle carbon footprint is about 60% lower than an A-segment ICE car. To put technology at the service of the customer experience, we also decided to bring our acclaimed features to Twingo. And here again, it is world first. This car brings Google built-in the A segment. Who say Twingo cannot win with techno? This car shows our group's obsession: product, product, and product. Since the Renaulution, we made a bold strategic choice: develop emotional products and focus on value over volume. And it is paying off. Our lineup is attractive. Scenic, then Renault 5, Alpine A290 have taken back-to-back Car of the Year awards. And we just learned that Renault 4 and Dacia Bixler have made the shortlist for Car of the Year 2026. I will now hand over to Fabrice and his team to take you through the new Twingo. Fabrice, the stage is yours.
Well, very happy to be here. I'm very happy to welcome you to the Défilé Renault. And to reveal the new Twingo, of course, we needed a very special stage, because this is not just another car. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to introduce the new Twingo E-Tech Electric. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. Let me take you inside the world of Twingo E-Tech Electric, a city car that is all about personality, playfulness, and smart design. At first glance, the exterior design speaks of happiness. New Twingo is a breath of fresh air, a bubble of positive energy and optimism. Every line, every curve, the totally rounded design sparks emotion and will make the city smile. The front face immediately sets the tone. Rounded full LED headlamps give New Twingo a friendly, expressive eyes. And with the black deco part, Twingo gives you a subtle smile. A direct nod with the Twingo first generation, because Twingo has a character of its own, extremely touching, endearing, and ready to become your urban companion, your mascot. The bumper lines are smooth but assertive, balancing softness with a confident urban attitude. The lower grille with the graduate oblong pattern is faithful with the natural Twingo language. From the side, Twingo's compact proportions create a powerful, confident stance. The small MPV silhouette, with no compromise, is refined with three standout features. First, enormously optimized dimensions for the A segment, with a 3.79 meters length and amazingly sized 18-inch wheels. Second, oblong design windows with hidden waist sills, remarkable for this segment. And third, a rear windows that extends from the body, avoiding the station wagon effect and improving the aerodynamic performance. At the rear, soft, playful shapes meet modernized nostalgia with a signature Twingo logo using our unique Twingo alphabet. And colors is another crucial part of the personality. Red, green, yellow, black. Each hue is an invitation to good humor. And because urban life demands practicality, 5 doors offer more fun and freedom, easy access of board, without sacrificing any Twingo's charm. But let's go inside. The interior of New Twingo is reinvented. Yes, inspired by original Twingo, but with a touch of modernity and always extra fun. The outside slides inside with all the vibrant colors and playful shapes. The suspended cylindrical dashboard creates a sense of openness while blending aesthetic freshness with easy use. The screens, 7-inch digital cluster and 10.1-inch central display, are not just functional. They bring life to the cabin with joyful graphics and animations, turning every day, every interaction in a moment of delight. Despite the compact exterior, the cabin feels surprisingly spacious and flexible, thanks to the seats that slide and fold independently. A key part of the Twingo's DNA that we preserved, giving you even more freedom. Every element tells a story, invites curiosity, and surprises you. Like the candy warning light button, or the alphabet roof, or the bag holder. Every detail makes daily interactions intuitive and always extra fun. So, to sum up, New Twingo E-Tech Electric is unique, more than just another car. It is a statement of joy, creativity, and purpose. Every detail has been crafted to bring emotion, and intelligence together, proving that urban mobility can be beautiful, fun, and human-centric. So, compact in form, yet expansive in experience, the soul of Twingo is captured. Playful, endearing, and full of personality, Twingo is ready to become the new reference for the small city cars. Thank you very much. See you later. And please, Victoria, come to the stage.
Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to have you here after less than 2 years of development. It was a blink, in fact. Now, please join me in a journey to discover how the Twingo is going to reinvent the A segment. When we started the development of the Twingo, there was a clear lighthouse in front of us to become a masterpiece of right-sizing. I will explain what is right-sizing philosophy later, but this is meant to be a new generation of EV cars for the urban mobility and for the modern life. Every single choice in the Twingo has been made by having the electric technology at its best, focusing on tailor-made seat driving for the urban environment and to shape the urban landscape of the future. We started from a very solid foundation, the Ampere Small. The Ampere Small is the same platform which is underpinning the Car of the Year R5, the Car of the Year Alpine A290, and the finalist Car of the Year Renault 4. So it's a platform you know very well, and this clearly allows to set a new whole experience in the driving. This is an A-segment car that drives like an upper segment car, and this is due to a thing that I like to call, together with the team, R5 genetics. Right-sizing is a development philosophy. It's a systematic approach on every area and component of the car. It is meant to create a virtuous cycle of optimization. More efficiency leads to a smaller, more compact battery. This means we need a smaller e-motor to move the car, and this allows us to right-size the brakings, and this comes to a better efficiency that allows us to rework the battery. So you see how the circle goes, and it goes as low as 1.2 tons in the Twingo. In a very disciplined management, we brought a car in an era in which automotive is leading to higher and higher weights in the car, to a weight which is very, very light, and we are very proud of it. This has, of course, an amazing impact on driving and on comfort as well. We can't talk EV cars without mentioning what's the core of the EV technology, the battery. Following the right-sizing lighthouse that we had in the team, we decided to go for a very compact size battery, and I would like to mention a few assets of the battery. LFP technology, 27.5 kilowatt hour, and cell-to-pack to be very compact. As a matter of fact, to reduce the weight, we went one step further. The battery is amazingly air-cooled, and this means we can put the battery as low as possible and as compact as we can. The cell-to-pack technology, together with LFP, is allowing us to optimize the capacity offered versus the range and the weight of the battery. And this means we can reach 260 kilometers of range, 263 to be precise, and it's never below 250 whatever equipment you select. Just to mention a few numbers, in Europe, an average driver is driving between 30 and 35 kilometers per day. So this means you can drive the Twingo on a single charge for a whole week. With the battery and with the lightweight, it goes together a very compact, lightweight e-motors, which is mighty capable of 82 horsepower and 175 Newton meter. Just to give you a reference, an average A-segment car in an IC execution is having today between 110 and 120 Newton meter. So we do offer 50% more torque instantaneously available in order to be reactive and agile in the city. To give justice to all of this, as I said, we brought the R5 genetics in the car. This means, thanks to Ampere Small native EV platform, wide tracks, long wheelbase, the 18 inches wheels, 640 millimeters at the very corner of the car, and the same direct steering ratio that you enjoy already on the Renault 5. This means you will have an A-segment car agile as never before for a urban driving environment. To further take the stress away, together with the amazing drivability, of course, as mentioned, we implemented the one pedal, which is a feature that we're going to deploy, and we deployed across all the EV cars in Renault Group. This is very important for me, especially for a city car, because this means in the traffic, you're going to use less and less the brake pedal, as a matter of fact, and you just use the throttle. To take the stress away as part of our commitment is also real-world safety. And this is why Twingo is embedding no less than 24 driving assistance systems. And this means easy to drive, very safe, and you can drive with confidence in the city. For example, as a first in the A segment, we have a hands-free parking system as part of all sensors and all the systems we have in the car. We designed the Twingo to make the life of the customer easier, because we know very well, for many customers, the Twingo will be the first electric car in the household. It's our commitment to make the transition between an internal combustion engine car and the new future of EV car driving as easy and as smooth as possible, and of course, very pleasant. The new Twingo is a connected car. Connected means it's embedding our state-of-the-art open Airlink connectivity system together with Google. You are very familiar with it already. It's a very successful point, and this is the premiere in A segment car. To make the EV experience even more easy and as smooth as we can, we have in the car our route planner. It's not only allowing you to arrive at destination in time, of course, by taking into account real-time traffic information, but it tells you automatically how many stops for charging you need, which kind of chargers you're going to meet on the route, and can you select even the desired state of charge at your arrival. It can't be easier than that. Speaking of charging, we have also the bidirectional charger embedded in the Twingo. This means the car itself is your charging station. With V12 technology, you can charge your outlets, you can charge your e-bike, and utilize all the EV things you need on the go. Together with the V12 bidirectional charger, it goes along the vehicle-to-grid, the mobilized power solution that allows you to reduce the cost of electricity by continuously exchanging energy with the system and with the city. There is a lot to say about technology, and I'm sure more to come when you're going to experience and drive the car. But now, let's talk about a very important thing. What a car needs to be to deserve the name Twingo. When we launched the Twingo in 1993, it has been a very disruptive car, enhancing and delivering the best footprint versus interior space ratio. We set a new standard in practicality for A segment car, but what ultra-practical means today? First of all, the 5-door. We cannot have a car without 5 doors nowadays. Super practical, easy to access. And what happens when you open these 5 doors of just 3.79 meter car? You find an amazing space inside. Thanks to our native EV technology in the Twingo, we have a best-in-class roominess. This means we have B segment space, as it was our target, in an A segment car. For example, the knee room. 4 adult occupants can easily fit comfortably inside the Twingo, and the space for the legs in the rear arrives up to 160 millimeters. This means no issue from the space whatsoever. But on top, the boot can be as large as 360 liters. And this is due to a magical trick we have in the car. In every single Twingo, you will find a 50-50 sliding bench that independently allow you to manage your trunk space and the boot you need. These 360 liters can increase up to 1,000 liters when you fold the rear bench. And moreover than that, if you have long objects to carry, a surf, for example, or an e-bike, you have space up to 2 meters inside the car. What we do have also for do-yourself customers and bricoleurs and so on is not only a lot of space, but a lot of practicality. We have up to 19 liters inside the cabin of total storage. And in the smart trunk, you get also 50 liters for the charging cable underneath the trunk himself. For storing the charging cable, it's also important that you can always access it. So this area is split in a 50-50 as well. When the trunk is half-loaded, you can still take the charging cable. Those are just a few examples, and as I said, more to come when you're going to experience and drive in the Twingo. The Twingo is agile, is compact, is reactive, plenty of space, modular, nicely designed, connected and safe. This is the Twingo, and we are very proud of it.